What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
And we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 50K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it. Let's look interesting.
In September of grade 12, the Matric dance was coming up. This was the big one. One afternoon, Tom came by my house and we started talking about the dance. I told him I didn't have a date. I can get you a girl to go with you to the dance, he said. If you give me a better cut on the CDs I'm selling, plus a bunch of free music for myself, I'll come back with the most beautiful girl you've ever seen in your life, and she'll be your date for the dance. Okay, I'll take that deal because it's never gonna happen. The dance was still 2 months away. I promptly forgot about Tom and his ridiculous deal. Then he came over to my house one afternoon and popped his head into my room. I found the girl. Really? Yeah. You have to come and meet her. The two of us jumped on a bus and headed into the city. We found her building, and the girl leaned over the balcony and waved us inside. That was the girl's sister, Lerato, Tom said. Come to find out, he'd been trying to get with Lerato, and setting me up with the sister was his way in.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, Lord. Those missions. I hope it's not the take one for the team type of mission.
Basically,
because it's never, it don't go well. It don't go well.
First of all, let's talk about how accurate that does look like, Trevor.
It does. It does. Yeah. Facts.
This girl, Lerato, brought us into the flats. In the living room was this giant woman. I was like, oh, Tom, I see what you've done here. Nicely played. Is this my date? I asked. No, he said. This is not your date. This is her older sister. Your date is Babiki. Babiki's gone to the store to buy groceries. She'll be back in a moment.
Come on, man.
We waited, chatted with the older sister. 10 minutes later, the door opened.
Babiki.
And the most beautiful girl I have ever seen in my life walked in. She was, good Lord, beautiful eyes, beautiful golden yellow brown skin. It was like she glowed. No girl at my high school looked anything like her. Hi, she said. Hi, I replied. I was dumbfounded. I had no idea how to talk to a girl that beautiful. She was shy and didn't speak much either. Trevor, this is Babiki. Babiki, Trevor. He went on and on about how great I was, how much she was looking forward to the dance, when I would pick her up for the dance, all the details. We hung out for a few, and then Tom needed to get going, so we headed out the door. Babiki turned and smiled at me and waved as we left.
Them waves is crazy.
Bye. We walked out of that building, and I was the happiest man on earth.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it. I was the guy at school who couldn't get a date. But now, I was going to the Matric dance with the most beautiful girl in the world. Babiki and I never went on a date alone. It was always the two of us in a group. She was shy, and I was a nervous wreck most of the time. But we had fun. Whenever we'd say goodbye, Babiki would give me a hug, and once she even gave me a little kiss. I was in heaven. I was like, yeah, I've got a girlfriend.
Okay.
Cool. As the dance approached, I started getting nervous.
Hold on, while the phone is going off, I gotta ask a question. Does kisses confirm dating statuses?
I mean, I would hope it was confirmed before I done swap saliva.
No, not us, Lord Jesus. No, we in a different era. We did things differently.
Well, I'm just saying, okay, the girl.
Let's look at it in today's time, 2025. Like, I don't even know for real, but like, are we dating people because y'all kissed? You know what I'm saying? Like, are we making it official because we've touched lips? Yeah, lips touched. Yep.
I don't like how that's.
I'm just saying because I don't know. I just had a question. I just want to raise a question there.
Yeah. What is dating to y'all?
Like, are we still telling each other, yes, I would like to make us official, or is there a gesture that just Rings the bell and say, here we go.
Well, you know,
They're
for
together.
us, kissing had to come later.
Yeah. Oh.
So let us know. And let us know your generation. Like, how old are you?
Yeah.
I desperately needed something to wear. I was taking out this girl who was really into fashion. And, except for my Timberlands, everything I owned was shit. My idea of fashion was a brand of clothing called Powerhouse. The logo was a cartoon of this giant bodybuilding bulldog wearing wraparound sunglasses and smoking a cigar and flexing his muscles. On the pants, he was flexing all the way down your leg. On the shirts, he was flexing across your chest. On the underwear, he was flexing on your crotch. I thought Powerhouse was the baddest thing in the world. Bongani, the other middleman from my CD business,
must be a good
found
brand.
out I had a date, and he made it his mission to give me a makeover. I told Bongani I wanted a leather coat, like Keanu Reeves wore.
No.
The ankle-length black one.
No.
Bongani shut that down. No. Once we had the outfits, Bongani took a long look at my enormous afro. We need to fix that fucking hair, Bongani said. What do you mean? I said, this is just my hair. No, we have to do something. What would you do with this guy's hair? The girls looked me over. He has so much, one of them said. Why doesn't he cornrow it?
Cornrow it?
Yeah, they said. That's great. I said, what? Cornrows? No. No, they said. Do it. The big night.
Yo, real life? Wait a minute.
I said, what?
Wait a minute.
Cornrows? No, they said. Do it.
All right, I'm going to need somebody to drop in the comment section to confirm this photo because AI is real. And AI would do some work, bro. AI would do some damage.
What is...
I don't know. The head look kind of fake, see? The head looking a little fake,
It
see?
do look kind of fake.
I don't know. It got to be AI.
Put his face on it.
No way. I feel like we've been catfished right here.
I don't know.
We need Trevor to talk about it.
The big night finally came. Once I was set, we went to Able to get the keys to the BMW. And that was the moment the whole night started to go wrong.
Oh, like
Can I have the BMW now? No. We took the Mazda and drove to Babiki's house.
Nothing wrong with that.
I was an hour late picking her up.
Something wrong with that.
She was completely pissed off. Tom had to go in and convince her to come out. And eventually, she did. She was even more gorgeous than before, in an amazing red dress. But she was clearly not in a great mood.
No, she ain't
Tom and the sister gave us a send-off, and we headed out.
They go that wave.
Then, I got lost. The dance was being held at some venue in a part of town I wasn't familiar with. I drove around for an hour in the dark, going left, going right, doubling back. I was on my cell phone the whole time, desperately calling people, trying to figure out where I was, trying to get directions. Babiki sat next to me, in stony silence the whole time, clearly not feeling me or this night at all. I was crashing hard. I was the worst date she'd ever had in her life.
Probably.
I finally figured out where I was, and we made it to the dance, nearly 2 hours late. I jumped out and ran around to get her door. When I opened it, she just sat there. Are you ready? I said. Let's go in. No. No? What do you mean, no? No. Okay, but why? No. But we need to go inside. The dance is inside. No. I stood there for another 20 minutes, trying to convince her to come inside. But she kept saying no. She wouldn't get out of the car. Finally, I said, okay, I'll be right back. I ran inside and found Bongani. Where have you been? He said. I'm here, but my date's in the car and she won't come in. What do you mean she won't come in? I don't know what's going on. Please help me. We went back out to the parking lot.
That's what it sounds like.
Bongani
He knows her a little too well.
And the second he saw her,
he then hooked her up with the homie. He convinces the girl to be with the guy to go to the dance. He had convinced the girl to come out the house. Now he's convincing the girl to come out the car. He has
this
little...
is a different person. This
is him.
Fade.
No, I know. He's the one who hooked up.
Stayed home.
Why do you look alike?
They don't. He got the fade.
Oh, boy had the fade too.
He had the hat. I think.
Nah, okay, yeah, but that's him. That's him.
I don't think so.
I believe so. How much
I
money
don't
back?
think so. Y'all let
How much
us
money back?
know. I don't think so.
Okay.
Because he's still at home with the sister.
Okay, well, he probably was getting dressed too later for the...
He's still at home
Watch.
with the
He
sister.
lost it.
Watch.
Jesus in heaven. This is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Oh, no, he don't know who this
You
is.
said she was beautiful, Trevor, but this is insane.
He about to take
In
your
an instant,
girl.
he completely forgot about helping me with
About to
Babiki.
take your girl.
He turned, ran back inside,
Whoa.
and called to the guys. Guys, you gotta come see this. Trevor got a date, and she's beautiful.
Now,
Guys,
hold on. This could
come
go...
out here.
Hold on. This can go well. This can go well.
I don't think it will.
You got a crowd of people coming out
I don't think it will.
to be in awe of her beauty.
Uh-huh.
To make her feel comfortable that she can be loved on and accepted by the people.
He
Which means
like that,
we ain't
though.
worrying about how late we are no more. We can just get her in the building and everybody gonna enjoy her.
Let's see.
Okay, this can go the right way. Let's see.
20 guys came running out.
Oh
into
wait,
the
just
car.
dudes?
Guys.
Wait, never
They
mind.
clustered around the car.
Oh, never
Yo,
mind.
she's so hot. Dude, this girl came with Trevor?
Yes.
Guys were gawking at her like she was an animal in the zoo. I was mortified. Babiki sat in the passenger seat, staring straight ahead, refusing to budge. I was outside the car, stressed out. Nothing mattered at that point, so I started drinking. I f***ed up. The girl didn't like me. The night was done.
He gave up, man.
Most of the guys eventually wandered back inside. I was sitting on the pavement, taking swigs from the brandy bottle, getting buzzed. At some point, Bongani went back over to the car
Of course
to
he
try
did.
one last time to convince
Of course he
Babiki to
did.
come in. After a minute, his head popped up over the car with this confused look. Yo, Trevor, he said, your date does not speak English. What? Your date? She does not speak any English. That's not possible. I got up and walked over to the car. I asked her a question in English, and she gave me a blank stare. Bongani looked at me. How did you not know that your date does not speak English? I started flashing back through all the times I'd been with Babiki, meeting at her flat, hanging out with her friends, introducing her to Abel. Did I talk to her then? No. Whenever we were together, she was speaking Betty to Tom, and Tom was speaking English to me.
Now why Tom
But
didn't
she
tell him?
didn't speak English, and I didn't speak Betty. But in that moment, I realized I'd never actually heard her say anything in English other than yes,
And no.
no, hi, bye. That's it. Babiki was so shy that she didn't talk much to begin with. And I was so inept with women, I didn't know I was supposed to talk to her. Now, the whole night came rushing back, and I saw it from her point of view. And it was perfectly obvious to me why she didn't want to get out of the car. She probably hadn't wanted to go to the dance with me in the first place. She probably owed Tom a favor, and Tom can talk anyone into anything. I asked Bongani if he spoke Betty. He didn't. I ran inside to the dance and ran around looking for someone who spoke Betty to help me to convince her to come in. Do you speak Betty? Do you speak Betty? Do you speak Betty? Nobody spoke Betty. So, I never got to go to my Matric dance. Other than the 3 minutes I spent running through it looking for someone who spoke Betty, I spent the whole night in the parking lot. When the dance ended, I climbed back into the shitty red Mazda and drove Babiki home.
Wow.
We sat in total awkward silence the whole way. I pulled up and sat for a moment as I tried to figure out the polite and gentlemanly way to end the evening. Then, out of nowhere, she leaned over and gave me a kiss. Like a real kiss. A proper kiss. The kind of kiss that made me forget that the whole disaster had just happened. I was so confused.
I'm confused.
I didn't know what I was supposed to do. She pulled back, and I looked deep into her eyes and thought, I have no idea how girls work. And as she turned to go, I gave her one last little wave. Bye. Bye.
Nah. Nah. And that wave is just creeping me out.
Well, well.
Make sure you guys go check the channel out. How do girls work?
You tell me.
I mean, Jesus Lord.
Child, okay, that was a nice storyline. It really was.
Where was the red flags at in this?
The red flags was the friend. The whole red flag. Because why the friend wasn't going to the dance? Were they not in the same grade? Were they not graduating that year?
Why the friend didn't say she didn't speak English? We would have been
Exactly.
over this huge bump in the road long time ago. The dance would have been happening, you know what I'm saying? But all she knew was no, yes, bye.
All that money wasted.
Wasted. Well, he didn't really waste it because he got the lower budget car instead of the BMW.
But he got his hair done, you know, his suit.
Yeah, about the picture. We need somebody to fact check that because AI looked like they did a good one with this one. Ugh, that's crazy.
He got a good memory.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all let us know if this is a true story for Trevor Noah, because the production was good. You know, the acting, the animation, everything.
The storyline.
Yeah. Let us know how y'all thought about it, all right?
Facts.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.